Jam City, please release chapters earlier. I literally have an exam today. Good morning everyone and welcome to year 7 chapter 28. In the previous chapter, Flitwick also got affected by the laughing curse, and so now we have to go to the Muggle studies professor. My suggestion, get a mallet, smash the CD. Like the CD, the protection charms on the CD aren't going to stop a mallet, are they? I kid you not, I literally have an exam today. And that is why I'm like not even beating around the bush with an intro. I need to finish this because I'm a little scared that I'm not going to be able to get this up before, why did we bring him? Before my exam starts. The exam starts at 10 a.m. I think I have plenty of time, but I don't have faith in myself to be on time because I fall asleep doing things. Welcome Miss Silvers, Mr. Hayden, Professor Flitwick. Professor Flitwick, why did we bring him here? Why do we have to look at this? Is Professor Flitwick alright? What's so funny? He's cursed by a Muggle artifact, Professor. That's why we've come to you. Yes, now please explain how you brought it, how you brought the CD here without touching it. How did we do that? We need to destroy this cursed CD through non-magical means. Can you help? Me, be helpful. Yes, of course I can help. Destroying compact discs is dead simple. Muggles usually destroy their CDs by scratching them with their fingernails until they're unplayable. Yeah, that's when they need to, stop CDs from being played. Though why they would do this exactly is a bit of a mystery to me. No matter, why don't you hand me the disc and I'll give it a good scratch? If that was possible, you would have done it long ago. That will be a problem, Professor. Anyone who touches the CD will be struck by the curse. So we need to destroy the disc without touching it. Now that's what I call a tricky problem. Get a hammer! Smash it to pieces! Perhaps there is another Muggle artifact that could help us. A hammer? Let's look around the classroom and see if we can find something to help us destroy this CD. Okay, so it confirmed. Professor Sikander is officially as much of a mystery maniac as MC is. The camera is focusing on this. It's a microwave, right? I think we're using a microwave. Are we going to put the CD in the microwave? Wait, excuse me. I have no idea how these Muggle artifacts are for. I do. Sarahi's canon is in my canon is half blood. She knows. There's got to be something in this classroom that could help us break the curse. Yeah, I think the fact how MC interacts with things in the Muggle studies classroom pretty much confirms that canonically in this game, MC is pureblood and a very sheltered pureblood at that. Like I remember when this game started and people were like very confused. Wait, is our MC supposed to be pureblood or half-blood? Like unless like in the other Harry Potter games, I think what is the other game called? Magic Awakened? Magic Awakened. In Magic Awakened, it's pretty much confirmed that our MC in Magic Awakened is going to be Muggle-born because the intro starts off with a Muggle-born MC, and in Hogwarts Legacy, I think will be pure blood, but it was never really confirmed in Hogwarts Mystery. Muggles use this to warm up breakfast burritos and miniature pizzas. Do you even know what a pizza is? Dude, I don't even think. Oh my god, I just realized wizards don't even know what pizza is. That's so sad. He is so fascinated by the thought of being able to help. Like, have you never been allowed to help before? We found some promising artifacts that you could help us destroy this cursed CD of yours. But which Muggle artifact is our best option to destroy the cursed CD? Honestly, hairspray and matchstick might not even be a bad idea, but because the microwave is so prominently shown, I'm pretty sure it's the microwave. I know, let's use the microwave. Aha, that's a splendid idea. Microwaves are designed for foodstuffs, but they tend to destroy anything else that's put inside. This is why you don't put a spoon in the microwave. I have never made that mistake, thank goodness, but I have watched people do. If we pop in that CD on the highest setting, the microwave might just destroy the CD disc. Let's try. Yeah, put it. I want to see this. This is something I want to see. Careful now, don't touch it with your hands. But I thought Muggle devices don't work at Hogwarts. Well spotted, Mr. Hayden. Yeah, electric objects don't work. Luckily, this particular microwave has been magically modified to work even on Hogwarts grounds. Basically, this thing is an exception. Duly noted. Never ready now. We just need to turn it on. Turn on the damn thing. Don't try this at home, kid. Kid. He's not wrong. Don't try this at home. Do not put your CDs in a microwave. It's legit dangerous. Now hold on to your socks. I'm holding my socks. And this is why you don't put the CD in the microwave. I've let go of my socks. The sound of the ding means it's done. Did it work? Professor Flitwick, are you alright? Oh yeah, he's good. Yeah, it worked. We broke the cards. Thank you, Professor Sikander. We did it, and I helped. For once, I really helped. This man is so fascinated by the fact that he helped. Somebody give him a hug. Thank you so much, Professor Sikander. We couldn't have done it without you. It was nothing really. Well, perhaps not nothing. I was pretty crucial to solving this little riddle after all. Okay, that's cute, bhai. That's cute. Now, I'd better take Professor Flitwick to see Madame Pomfrey. He's bound to need a lozenge after this. What's a lozenge? And why is Professor Flitwick just static back there? Like, not even in the idle animation. That he looks dead. He looks like he's dead. Can somebody, take him to the hospital. But come back if something like this happens again. Okay, but I need to know, would a hammer have worked? Please tell me if the hammer would have worked. I just want to know if a mallet would have worked. I wonder if Jacob and the others are free of the curse too. Maybe we should go check on them. Well, yeah, it's broken, so logically we should go right back there. Not so fast, Sarai. We have some business to take care of first. Oh yeah, Marula. About a certain potential double agent? Oh yeah, Marula. I'm not looking forward to this. I love my favorite idiot, but seriously, that's right. We should meet with Marula and discuss our plans of gathering information about her. Do we have to do that right now? Assuming she's really planning to cooperate, of course. Well, she is. I believe that much in Marula. She said she'd meet us in the artifact room. Let's go there and come up with a plan. Okay, but the thing is, I do believe in Marula. I just don't want to have this conversation. This is so ironic. A while back, I was so excited to have this conversation with Marula. Like, yes, she's finally confessing. And now I'm a little nervous to have this conversation again. Alright, what you got? There you are. I've been waiting. What have you seen? By who? The coast was clear. No one knows they're here. Okay, fair enough. Good, because I can't afford to get caught. Marula is a child. Of course she can't get caught. You know, the thing is that Jam City has done the same thing for Marula that I did for Rakepick. And I'm wondering if they read my headcanons on Rakepick and decided to use them for Marula, or if it's that's just a coincidence. I don't even know what would happen if I found out I agreed to become a double agent. Try to kill you. Don't you? For all we know, this is all part of our plan. Or do you think you've forgotten how you attacked Sarahi and everything else? Corey is being just as protective as Rowan, and I think I might cry. I guess you'll just have to take the chance on me, Hayden. I've already forgiven Marula. She made a bad decision, but I believe she's sincere. Again, I can't read. Look, I have an exam today. I'm nervous. Okay, do not act. Trusting Marula doesn't mean we look past what we did either. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. See, this is exactly what I did for Rakepick. And really, Jam City, did you need my Rakepick headcanons? Did you just decide to use them for Marula? I won't forget, that's for sure. Don't pretend to understand, Hayden. I've known Silvers much longer than you have. You know what? She's not wrong, but you were also a bully for 4 years before you became, like, pretty much my friend. That's enough bickering. Don't forget we're all on the same side. It means a lot that you're giving me another chance. I just want to do what's right to protect my friends. The fact that Marula considers us like real friends, despite everything, the fact that it's coming from Marula actually like gives me the feels. Like, yes, she's not gonna technically bully me anymore. She is a friend. She does care. I mean, we've always known, yes, like, Marula does care, but it kind of confirms it. Like, she knows she's an idiot and she's willing to do the right thing. I'm still not convinced. I think Marula is planning something. I just don't know what it is yet. After everything she's done, how can we possibly trust her? Trust me, if not, you know what, technically, Sarahi would say this, but yeah, I think this will work. If you don't trust Marula, then put your trust in me. I believe Marula wants to help and to make up for her past mistakes. The reason I'm using this choice is because, again, this is exactly what I did for Rakepick. Jacob wouldn't trust Rakepick, obviously. So she didn't ask him to. She's like, just put your faith in me. You don't have to put your faith in Rakepick. So the same goes for Marula, really. I just love the fact that my Rakepick and this Marula are cut from the same cloth. Like, this gives me a chance to write so much more drama. This could be our best chance to gain an advantage against her. So if not for her, can you agree to do this for me? If you say so. We need to have faith in each other if we're going to defeat her. That's one advantage they'll never have. Okay, let's do it. Operation Double Agent is a go. Please stop calling it that. I don't want to call it that. Great, let's go over the details of our plan. Do we have a plan at all? And when did we have a plan? I love Corey's out. Corey's on level 10, by the way. Friendship. And I have the outfit he gives. I love it. And I wish we had this earlier in the game. Because then I would have been able to make plus size Sarahi cannon and she would look more like me. Sarahi is slim in this game because that was like the only option. I would have preferred Sarahi to be plus size. Like I am. That is why I was so excited when we were getting Corey as a friend. I was like, yes, a plus size friend. That makes me so happy. And female Corey legitimately looks like me. Like male friends who also play Hogwarts Mystery, like the male MCs, they got female Corey. And they were like, oh right. Oh, she does legitimately look like you. Some of them. Like only some of them felt like that. I was just happy that there's a plus size girl in this game. Like I am so sad that I didn't get plus size girl Corey. Corey is Corey and I love Corey. I just really like girl Corey. Don't you trust me, sir? I do. Because it's just I'm a dumbass, but therefore I trust you. I just realized that my volume is so low from last week's security breach video. I still want to play security breach more. I just don't know when I'll play the next one considering there are exams. I'm just really, it's been a long and upsetting week. The thing is, my exam was supposed to be next week and I was pretty happy to get them over with this entire semester has been a disaster. It got procrastinated. Like my college did procrastinate the exams again. These were supposed to happen in December. It got procrastinated in January and now of course there's another surge of the thing. There has to be like a partial lockdown. The colleges aren't allowed to open instead of taking the exams online. Like everyone is yelling. They decided to just delay the exams. Just stop delaying the exams. First time you think you have to stay the second semester. Like imagine being in 2023 and still being stuck on the third semester for like half a year. I don't even know how long I've been stuck in the third semester. They would like my college is literally doing anything but taking the exams online and it's so annoying. I just want them to be over with. Okay, I went off track there. It won't be easy, but I'll send you information about R whenever I can. But we'll need a means of communication that R doesn't know about. That's where Corey comes in. Even R doesn't know that he's been helping us. Yeah, but the thing is, if you get him involved, they will know that he is helping you, right? I'm pretty sure they have a file on like every single one of MC's friends. And Corey will join that soon if you're not careful. With Corey as our go-between, we'll be able to pass information back and forth without R noticing. I don't know how that works. I'll be the linchpin that holds Operation Double Agent together. What's a linchpin? This is just like that Kongoshan Persimmons novel, The Dead Drop at Livingstone Graveyard. That kind of sounds like a good book actually. I'm glad that we sorted this out. Between the three of us, we'll finally have an educare star. Okay, now how do I make this so that the headcanon can go to the fact that he runs away, ends up with Rakepick, stays there for 2 months under a presumed dead radar? Yeah, how do I do this? I need to rewrite. There are so many things I need to rewrite. Because my first iteration of that headcanon was that Sarahi runs away to get away from Merula because she was like, if Merula isn't going to confess that she is working with R, then I need to get away from her. And that's why Sarahi ran away. Like, what would be the reason for Sarahi to run away now that everything is more or less safe inside Hogwarts with Corey isn't in between and Merula having confessed? But for now, it's time I checked on Jacob and the others. If you need me, I'll be at St. Mungo's. Yeah, show up at the literal hospital if you need me. I have to say, I'm really disinterested in whatever is happening at Hogwarts Mystery at this point. Which is kind of sad. I remember like 2 years ago, I used to get up in the morning so excited to play a new Hogwarts Mystery chapter. But now it's just like a chore. Because, guys, please notice the fact that it's been an entire year since year 7 started. I think we started last January. We have gotten literally nowhere with year 7. There is no trial yet. Like, how long have we been building up to this trial? Hi, is everyone okay? Sarahi, you're back. There's someone who wants to speak with you. Jacob, you good man? He's been like, dude, I was about to get out of this hospital bed and now I have to spend God knows how long more here. Hey there, Pep. Jacob, you're better. I was so worried. Every time. This happens every time. I'm alright, just a little sore throat. All done laughing for now. Please don't tell me any jokes. I don't want to laugh anymore. It's gonna give me PTSD. Then the curse is broken. Everyone is okay. Yeah, everyone is okay. That's correct, Miss Silvers. Everyone affected by the curse is recovering nicely. Where is Penny? I didn't see Penny. But that's good actually. I'm not complaining about not seeing Penny. I am bored of her. Madam Strout, are you feeling better as well? Nearly. I've been handing out lozenges and fortifying broth to all those affected by the curse. Did you have any yourself? Laughter is a balm for the soul, but too much can sap one's energies. Madam Strout, will I be able to testify at the Wizengamot trial? Which is when, by the way, I haven't even seen data mine on that. I see no reason why not, but for now you will need to rest and get your strength back. He'll be like, dude, I was about to get out of the hospital. Like, how much more do I have to stay here? Fair enough, I'm starting to feel better already. Looks like we'll be testifying together after all, Lasarani. Good! I'm not testifying alone. Were you nervous about the thought of maybe testifying by yourself? Maybe a little. Yeah, I think I'll just go with this. I'm just glad you're finally better, Jacob, but maybe a little. Maybe I was a little worried about that. Now you can bring the people who cursed you to justice together. That's the spirit, Pip. There's no one I'd rather have by my side at a Wizengamot trial. Which is when I'm waiting. I knew everything would work out in the end. The Swan Patronus has been looking out for us after all. We still didn't find out whose Patronus that was. That's more true than you know, Mr. Vinga. But you see, the one who conjured the Patronus was me. Oh! Wait, where? Huh? Why? How did your Patronus know the CD? It was happened before. And how did her Patronus know to point at the CD? Did she know that the CD was cursing people? Why did she touch said CD? Did the Patronus just have a mind of its own and decided to point us towards the CD? You, Madam Strout? None other. It goes back to when your mother passed. She and I were very close. Oh, Talbot. Okay. My bad. But I still don't understand, like, why did she cast a Patronus at all? With her gone, I was heartbroken. Eventually, my Patronus changed to resemble her animagus form. Aww! That's really wholesome. That's kind of wholesome. The most beautiful swan. Now, whenever I think of her, I conjure my Patronus and watch it roam these halls just as once she did. Oh, she did that on purpose because she likes to just see the Patronus go around watching over St. Mungo's. That's really wholesome, but I'd like to know how that swan knew that the CD was sus. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's really wholesome. I had a good feeling about that Patronus. You didn't even see it. I've thought of your mother quite a lot lately, Mr. Vinga. What with having you here at the hospital and with it being so close to the anniversary of her death. Stop using such complicated language, I can't read. You remind me so much of her. You share many of her best qualities. Dude, this is good for Talbot. You're reserved, sensitive and thoughtful, just like she was. Agreed, that sounds like the Talbot I know. Really, Sarai, what do you mean? You're a sweet guy. You're very sensitive. You're sensitive. You feel your own emotions deeply and are in tune with the emotions of others. It makes you easy to talk to. I feel like I could tell you anything and you would really understand. That's an interesting way to put it. I try not to be too emotional about things usually. But it's nice to hear you say that. The joy you must feel at seeing Jacob feeling better must be great as well. Yep, that's my point exactly. Talbot's a nice guy. I like him. Like, just because I don't date him doesn't mean I don't like him. Shut up. And your mother was the same way. If she were alive today, she would be so proud to see you here following in her footsteps, Mr. Vinga. Aww. The family and friends we share our time with are among life's greatest gifts. Oh, Jacob is being philosophical. It's always worth taking a moment to cherish the memories of those with us and those who are gone. You are being philosophical for what reason? Like, okay, how long are we going to be doing this? You were quite the rascal when you were a wee toddler, Sarai. I'm not my favorite kind of conversation with Jacob in game is when he tells us how MC was like as a child. And I love the fact that MC was such a troublemaker because that is so canonically correct for Sarai. He was such a menace to society as a kid. When we were little, you stole a wand and tried to conjure a treacle tart. Yeah, I stole his mother's wand, tried to conjure sweets. These halls are full of memories, so tragic and joyful. I see your mother in you, Mr. Vinga. I am a little surprised that a hospital can have joyful memories, but who am I to ask questions? This is St. Mungo's. Magic makes a lot of things possible. Working at St. Mungo's has convinced me to follow in my mother's footsteps. Yeah, this is something, actually, you know what, this is something that's already been spoiled for me because people are yelling about it everywhere on the internet. People are apparently upset that Talbot left the path of an aura to be a healer. But I'm like, that's fine. Let the boy do what he wants. If he wants to follow in his mother's footsteps, then why not? Why shouldn't he? My Patronus has proven quite astute at pointing out troublesome threats. Also, your Patronus does this often. I guess that can explain something. I guess that explains a lot of things, not something. Thankfully, there don't seem to be any more cursed items here. Thank God. I don't want to see this bouquet of flowers cursed. It's too pretty. By the way, who sent you the flowers? You've changed so much in the past years, but you're still the same Jacob. And that all that despite being trapped in a portrait for 6 years. You were quite the rascal when you were a wee toddler, Sarai. That was kind of a wholesome section. That was really wholesome. Thank you for this, all of you. I should get back to my duties, but before I do, I have something to give you, Mr. Vinga. It was your mother's. Oh, come on, that is so cute. New headcanon. Strout motherboards, Talbot. Like, you tell me Strout won't motherboard Talbot. Come on, please. It's the Saint Mungo's certified healer insignia your mother wore when she worked here. I've kept it all this time, but I think you should have it now. I'm touched, Madam Strout. Perhaps someday I'll earn one of my own. You once told me you wanted to become an Aura Talbot. Have you changed your mind? Yes, this experience has helped me realize that I want to become a healer just like my mother. You've become a valiant healer in your own right, Miss Silvers. Though perhaps not always in the most traditional way. MC is anything but traditional. But you have a healer's heart and that's what counts. Thank you, Madam Strout, I'm honoured. Though I have to say it's already confirmed for myself that Sarai is going to be a magicologist, so unfortunately I will be denying a healer. I'll take my leave now. A healer's work is never done. While you're at it, can you give me a lozenge too? I'm talking too loudly and my throat hurts now. I'm glad the curse is finally lifted, but we're not out of the woods yet. The Dark Witch or Wizard responsible for this is still at large, but I know exactly who to talk to next. Madam Moody, it's time I paid a visit to the Ministry of Magic. Yeah, time to tell him about all the developments. By the way, are we ever going to talk about the fact that there was that one healer who was sus? I think the reason people are mad about Talbot changing his mind to become a healer is because his father was an aura and his mother was a healer. So it's like by wanting to follow in his mother's footsteps, people are feeling like he is not giving enough respect to his father. But then I am of the thought that, well, he has to choose a career path and let him do what he wants. If he wants to be a healer, let him. And there's also the option he can be a field healer. Like, why can't he not be the kind of healer who goes out and fights also? That's an option. Like, field doctors are a thing, right? If only there was a spell that could do this paperwork for me. If there was a spell that could do exams for me, that would be amazing. Never a dull moment at the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. Yay! I feel like she's being sarcastic about this. The new Commission Parchment's book is coming out soon. When is the new Dog Diaries coming out? That's what I want to know. What are those? Puffins from Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? Sahi, you've been busy, I see. You don't say! I have received reports that the curse is broken. I suspect we have you to thank for that. Yep. It wasn't easy, but with a lot of help, we were able to find a way to destroy the source of the curse. Was it not the Alehotsi drawer then? It was a cursed Muggle object. We destroyed it with the microwave. Ah, well, there's no predicting the methods of fire, I suppose. Clever operators they are. There have to be at least a few members in R who are Muggle born then, right? Because if there weren't, there would be no way to know a CD would work. Which means R is nothing like the Death Eaters, which is actually a plus, so it's not basically Voldemort Part 2. It's an entirely new thing altogether. Well, no more wasting time. I want to hear full reports, spare no detail. I don't even know where to start. Not gonna lie, I'm getting bored with this chapter. But I'm bored with all chapters lately in Hogwarts Mystery. Hogwarts Mystery has gotten so boring over the last 2 years. The statue stands for justice. Live up to its example, Sarai. Oh, okay. Yeah, this child, it's not like this child is going to be living with the literal murderer for the next 2 months. Moody will probably have me file a report on this later. Sorry. Just a little more paperwork and then I've earned my coffee break. You've earned your biscuits today, Sarai. Give me the biscuits. Okay, so those aren't puffins. So like, oh no, these are biscuits. These still look like puffins. Except they're not pink or blue. Passing information using intermediary was a clever idea. Oh yeah, are you going to tell him about Mirula? I think we should tell him about Mirula too. You bested Mirula in a wandless stool. Impressive work, Sarai. Yeah, we did that. I don't know how we did that and she thought we were someone else. The first update was a Muggle artifact called a CD. Like, okay, if you're going to tell him what a CD is, you may as well call it a compact disc. That's the full form. I don't think I can comfortably say that Moody is sus anymore. Like, for a long time, my theory was that Moody is sus. But I think we've come to a point where we can't believe that anymore. Because we are basically depending on Moody for everything like we used to depend on Rick for everything in year 5 and 4. The fact that we've been depending upon Moody for everything in year 6 and 7, I don't really think I can say he's sus anymore. Is it just me, or does anyone else like really enjoy the music in the Department of Law Enforcement? I like this music. This is one of my favorite soundtracks, and I can't find it online anywhere. Jam City, please release your soundtracks. I want to download them, especially this one and the Black Lake one. So the only way to destroy the cursed Muggle artifact was with another Muggle artifact. Clever. I still want to know what the hammer would have done, but okay. Microwave it is. It's 4 AM. God damn it. I'm not going to be able to get this done on time. And we even got Marula to admit to colluding with R. You might have the makings of an aura yet. This is far above what I would have expected from a student at Hogwarts. You're in a class of your own, Sarai. Thanks. Thanks, Mad Eye. I'm just glad we were able to break the curse and get everyone back to normal. No, I'm using this to inflate my ego. Okay. And with Marula acting as an informant on R, we might finally be able to have an edge against them. It's generous of you to give her this chance after everything she's done. Again, this is exactly what I did for Rakepick, and I really need to know if Jam City knew this is what I did for Rakepick. I've already forgiven Marula for her past mistakes. What matters is how she'll act in the future. But how confident are you that Marula can be trusted to pass this reliable information? Reliable information, not reliable. I believe her. I'm so stupid. I completely trust Marula. And God knows I should not have this faith in Marula, but I just do. Like, if I can have faith in Rakepick, I can have faith in Marula. End of story. It's pretty much that. I believe Marula. She wants to do the right thing, and I don't think she'd give us faulty information. Your trust in others is commendable and extremely stupid. Sarai, but all that trust might come back to haunt you someday. Dude, this man knows. This man knows, doesn't he? He knows something. Like, I kept thinking about year 5. Sarai put like 100% of her faith in Rakepick because it's like, she is my teacher and I am safe with her. And then we got betrayed. The same thing better not happen with Marula. I'm going to cry. Because, guys, he's not wrong. Sarai's faith in Rakepick literally haunts her every day because that's what got Rowan killed, man. So he's not even wrong about the fact that it will come back to haunt me someday. It does haunt me. And I'm doing it anyway because I am a moron. I'll verify whatever information she passes on to us. I've learned the hard way not to trust anybody. Yeah, sure you do that. Because I am a moron. But it takes courage to put your faith in someone else. I respect your skill in winning new allies to our side. See, he respects us, and the thing is that it is literally Sarai's superpower to charm people into helping her. Like, she's charmed Rakepick into helping her. She'll charm Adelaide into helping her. I think at some point, if Zenith Zeep receives her memories back, she will also charm Zenith Zeep into helping her. Marula has been charmed into helping Sarai. Like, literally everyone gets charmed with Sarai into helping her. It's like Sarai has the Pokemon move, Charm. You know, Pokemon have that one move, Charm, that if you use it, I think it lowers the defense or attack stat of the other Pokemon. I don't know what it does, I forgot. Now to new business. We need to find the Dark Witch or Wizard who sent Jacob the cursed object. Are we going to talk about that one healer who was really sus a couple chapters ago? I wonder if it was the Metamorphogus who infiltrated the Ministry of Magic. She could look like anyone. True, though it could be another member of RSL. We don't know how deep their ranks go. I'll check in my contacts here at the Ministry and I suggest you ask my new informant what she knows. Right, I'll go meet with Corey and tell him to pass this question to Marula. Wait, we're gonna tell this to Corey and he's gonna tell Marula? Why don't we just tell Marula directly? I don't think R is going to be sus of the fact that Marula and I are interacting. They want Marula and MC to interact. Otherwise, they cannot. Yeah, I mean, Marula cannot bring MC into R if MC doesn't interact with Marula, does she? Watch your back, Sarai. This is dangerous business now. Off to Hogwarts with you. Okay, I'm going. My new excuse for procrastinating is, what are you doing? It's not that dark, Cody. Also, my new excuse for procrastinating doing the pizza side quest is the fact that there is snow everywhere. And I want to do all those side quests like in the regular climate, not the slow climate. That is my new procrastination excuse. Sarai, is that you? It's so dark. It's me, but it's not that dark. It's me. You can speak freely here. I have a message for Marula. Our first secret meeting with me as a go-between. This is so exciting. Please lower your voice. This is exactly like the Commission Persimmons novella. Novella? The Shadowy Corner and the Flaming Sword. What the hell is that book? Well, I hope not exactly. The go-between in that story ended up on the wrong end of a flaming sword. Don't do that. Let's hope not. We do need to be careful. My dad said this is serious business we're dealing with. I need you to ask Marula for information about whoever is responsible for cursing Jacob and the others. We need to stop them before they can harm anyone else. Right, I'm on the case. What specific information are you looking for regarding this witch or wizard or who cursed our friends? Who? Obviously, I need to know who. Who. The most important thing is to find out who cursed Jacob and the others. If we know their identity, we might be able to catch them. I mean, that's really obvious. I'll pass this on to Marula as soon as I can. What will you do in the meantime? I've been thinking, Marula isn't the only one we know of who's working on behalf of our... Rekvik? Rekvik we also know? That's just my headcanon. I don't know who you're talking about. Zenith Seep might know something about who was behind the attack. I mean, that's an option, but these strangers have our memories in case you forgot. Zenith Seep, but didn't she lose her memory after drinking all of that Luscious Locks potion, which wasn't meant to be drinked? Yes, I say I'm good at English and every time I'm saying drinked. Yes, but perhaps I can get through to her through legilimency. How will that work? You're a legilimens. I had no idea. All this time and this man didn't know I was a legilimens. I didn't tell him much, did I? It's not the type of thing you just bring up in conversation. Whoa. Tell me everything, Sai. I want to know what about your experiences with legilimency. There have been hardly any experiences with legilimency. We should really use legilimency more often to find out who's sus and who's not, but we just don't. It's like the equivalent of that Toy Story meme, I don't want to play with you anymore. The visions I received from Jacob were invaluable to finding the cursed worlds. That was true legitimacy. You've never tried to use legitimacy on me, have you? I probably should. What an amazing power, but it is a blessing or a curse. Always philosophical going. Even Jacob gets philosophical around you. I'm glad there's no one here besides us and these statues. Is that foreshadowing that there's someone here besides the statues? Professor Snape taught me how to control my legitimacy. Like once. He did that once. We have never practiced after that. We have never practiced this after year 5. I'm still practicing, but legitimacy has been useful to me in the past. According to my headcanons, because like Snape and Dumbledore didn't teach MC enough about legitimacy, it's actually Jacob who taught Srahi everything there is to know about legitimacy and how to use it properly. Not only that, but it was Rekvik who had to teach Srahi about occlumency more. Because again, Snape and Dumbledore did not teach MC enough. Jacob is able to communicate to me mentally because they're both legilimens. We should really use that more. Like we have the Jacob on demand system. What about the mental phone system? We should use that. We should make that a system. Mental phone. Sometimes when I'm dueling, I can get a sense of my opponent's next move. That is so awesome. I love that this is being referenced. That in Dueling Club, we can occasionally foresee what move is going to be used next. Corey says it must be confusing to sometimes randomly just hear people's thoughts. And that is true. It must be kind of confusing. And the thing is, this is something that I use a lot in my headcanon, the legitimacy, and how it's because of legitimacy that Srahi can tell that Marula is telling the truth about wanting to help. Yeah, like he said, it must be confusing to hear people's thoughts unexpectedly. Like this, it's using unconsciously using legitimacy. That's how Srahi knows that Marula is genuine about helping, and that's how Srahi also knew Rekvik was genuine about helping and wanting to fix what she did. It's what allows Srahi to trust Rekvik at this point. I can tell that she genuinely does want to help, and it's the same thing with Marula. Through legitimacy, we can just tell that yes, she does want to help, and it's not even using legitimacy on purpose. It's completely unexpected. I ramble so much. How much have I rambled today? Raimi, Srahi, that's amazing. I can't believe you didn't tell me sooner. Your brother Jacob first reached out to you through legitimacy and you didn't even know it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just going insane. It must have been so confusing for so long. I'm glad you learned to use it to your advantage. I haven't used it for a while, but perhaps now is the right time. Zenith Seep's mind might have the answers we're looking for. Whoever cursed Jacob and the others is still out there and we need to find them. Srahi, what are you doing out here? Hi, Beatrice. Why are you with Victor? And why are you as tall as Victor? This bothers me. Beatrice, Victor, what are you doing out here? We're taking in the moonlight and contemplating the darkness. Yeah, okay, fine. Go ahead, Edward. It's the only suitable reaction to the anime. Did you come out to the courtyard to take the moonlight as well? Yeah, sure. Yes, we did. The moonlight is especially touched. You could just say I like moonlight because it is canon for me that Srahi prefers nighttime. Indeed, one cannot but feel like an infinitesimal speck underneath the uncaring majesty. Okay, I don't want to read what you are saying. I wanted to thank you for curing Penny of the curse. It was much like how you saved me from being trapped in the portrait when I was the first year. Now you saved both us Haywood sisters from curses. I hope I can repay the favor to you someday. See, if this doesn't prove that Beatrice does care about Penny in her own way, I don't know what does. Beatrice, you are welcome and I was happy to help. I'm starting to think you're just as keen on adventure and getting into trouble as I am, Sarai. Not really, it just happens. I don't want to get into trouble. If you're ever in need of help from the undead, I suppose I could clear my schedule for you. I appreciate that ? Thank you both. For now, I need to get back to St. Mungo's. It's night time. Why do you need to get to St. Mungo's right now? Apparently it is night time and so dark that Cory cannot see 2 feet in front of him. There's a certain opera diva who may have information I need to stop these curses once and for all. May. Well, this chapter is over. I was kind of excited to talk to Zenith Z, but it looks like we're doing that in the next chapter. Hopefully we do get the next chapter next week. I'm thinking I should spend the next week recording a couple of security breach videos because I don't think I'll have time after January to play that game and I'd really love to finish that game and get a few endings. The last episode of Security Breach did not do well, but I am not upset about it because admittedly that video was just trash. That's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. My current concern is whether I'll be able to finish editing and uploading this video before my exam starts. I really hope so. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this episode no matter when it comes out. If you did, subscribe. Wait, no! If you did like the video, please comment. I like comments. I love comments. I read all the comments. I always read all the comments. So if you comment, I will definitely read it. And if you comment something really entertaining, I will definitely heart it. Subscribe to this channel if this is new because we have recently reached 5,000 subscribers and I'm happy about that. Like, yay, I've gotten somewhere. I'm going to do a Q&A at some point again because of exams. I have to plan it out. Until then, you can keep posting your Q&A questions and I'll make sure I answer as many of them as I can. Bye everyone. Have a nice day.